You see, at this rate, let's all go mad together. Because if we have now become a nation where we pardon criminals that our institutions fought hard to convict, then President Tinubu, in your next pardon, I have some names for you. You must pardon Lawrence Omajiakpo Anini. You must pardon Oyenusi, the criminal. You must pardon Shekau. Look at the joke Nigeria has become. You pardon all these people that have perpetrated heinous crimes, then you now have to drag the name of Herbert Macaulay in it to make it look legitimate. You now have to drag some of our founding fathers in it to make it, after you pardon all the criminals. Look at Farouk Lawan. There was a sting operation where the state security agencies, they were the ones that baited him with the bribe, the marked notes. He pardoned him. So what nation do we have? What nation, I ask, do we have? But in the case of Nnamdi Kanu, people have been speaking. Some Igbo, top leaders came to Buhari last time to seek a peaceful resolution to the matter. No. Nnamdi Kanu is not being granted access to see doctors. This one, they're not even asking for pardon, access to see doctors. But all of a sudden, we are seeing all of this pardon flying around. So what lessons do we want for children in the generations yet unborn? A woman, we took the story here, planned the attack for good measure, also lacerated the husband's body. You say you talk to the woman's family before you pass. So the husband family, they have nothing. How would the husband family feel today?
And that's the right question.
See, the prerogative of mercy is expected that a president will be able to, dispense that prerogative reasonably. But as it is today, like somebody was saying today, I think they should be adding civil society so that we can circumvent the names brought forward. You see, our nation has just become a joke where anything happens. At this rate, we'll start pardoning certificate forgers if they will not even give themselves pardon already. Right. So what kind of nation are we living in? What kind of generation do we want to give? What kind of country?
How would they give themselves pardon? Tell me. How would they pardon themselves once they forge the certificates?
No, people like Nnaji that their allegations are certificate forging.
Yes.
When they get to positions, they will pardon themselves now.
All right.
When they get high up there, they will pardon themselves. We are living in a country where, you are having all sorts of... let me read a newspaper article that was written many years ago for you, Audrey, where somebody was saying that people of questionable characters will be the one ruling Nigeria over the years to come. See, New Breed newspaper, this was in 1990s something, where they were saying drug barons may determine the political future of Nigeria.
These are the
these are the issues in the country. This is not nice. And please, President Tinubu, with due respect, let's stop all of this. Let's make it make sense.
Yes.
But sharing the Bible, yes, it's a good gesture. But you see, my problem is this. Sharing Bible for people that don't read Bible, or they read Bible and don't practice what is in the Bible, is an exercise in futility. Because if people, with the number of people that go to church and mosque in Nigeria today, and with the country of many bishops that we have that come out during election period, if we really practice what is in the Bible, our lives will not be like this. Accountability issue will not be the order of the day. Forgery will not be the order of the day. Corruption will not be the order of the day. So it's not by sharing Bible. It's by having a renewal of our hearts that will make this country a whole lot better. But we can't also stop his friends from sharing Bible. That's what they deem fit to share. Maybe it will start a rekindling or a revolution in their heart. But on the flip side of it, they also should be careful. Because some people will now see it along religious lines, which should not be the case. And that's why we should be careful. But I don't see anything wrong in sharing Bible. But please, it is in imbibing what is in the Bible and living by the tenets of the Bible. Because if Nigerians were living by the tenets of the Bible, someone like me will have a need to talk less here and stop repeating all the things I've been saying for the past 6 years I've been working on Arise. So we wish them well and we wish them the best.
It's beginning to dawn on all of us that we, the people, don't really matter, you know. And I have said this like countless time on this particular platform. But for some reason, people thought I'm being too negative, that I should be open minded. But it's not like I don't want to be open minded. It's just that when you see the kind of things that happen in front of you every now or then you begin to form an opinion based on those things. We really don't matter. We really don't matter. And that is just the bottom line of it all. Because if we the people really did matter, politicians would do things that favor us. After all, we voted them to those positions or into those positions. We voted them. When they needed our votes, they came to us and we voted them. Now we needed them to do something on our behalf. They don't care. They don't even try to do it. They don't try to do it. Tinubu is being considered as one of the worst leader Nigeria has ever had. He was the same guy that tried to break the Sahel alliance apart. He was the same guy that tried to bring down Ibrahim Traore. He was the same guy that sanctioned Niger when the people of Niger decided to take back their country. It was the same Tinubu with ECOWAS that were sanctioning countries in the Sahel. The people saw that what the politicians have been doing have not been of any favor to them. They've not benefited anything from what politicians have been doing. And it was only the right thing for them to take back their countries from the politicians, from the special interests, and from the white people who don't want to see them thrive and grow. Rather than Tinubu siding with the people, he decided to side with the oppressors. That only goes to show you the kind of person Tinubu is. Insecurity in Nigeria has become the order of the day. No one feels safe in Nigeria anymore. Everyone is crying of insecurity, followed by hunger and starvation, poverty, inflation. The list just keeps on going. It's a never ending list of issues Nigeria is facing. And you would think that Tinubu will be out there trying to solve those issues, trying to make Nigeria safe, trying to make Nigerians feel more safe in their own country. You would think that. But you are wrong. You are totally wrong. You are just deceiving yourself. He is doing the things that benefits him and him alone. Now is there pardoning hard criminals? You heard it. How does that benefit ordinary Nigerians? Question you should ask yourself. How does the common pie in the street benefit from the pardoning of those corrupted individuals? How? And listen, I understand that most of their whole imprisonment might have been politically motivated. I understand that. But that does not mean they were not corrupt. That does not mean they did not steal government money. That does not mean they did not embezzle. They are as guilty as charged, even though their arrest might have been politically motivated. And now you go pardoning them. If there is a ordinary person, let's say a freedom fighter or an activist who is in prison for fighting for the common man, for going against the government, for speaking against popular people, for speaking against special interests, for speaking against billionaires, and for trying to create an awareness of the bad governance in Nigeria. If there was such a person in prison, Tinubu will never pardon that person. He will never pardon that person. Even though that person was doing a selfless service for the greater good, Tinubu will never pardon that person. But if it was to pardon his own crooked friends, he will do that. He will do that. He will pardon them. It's really sad, isn't it? And then we, the common people, will now think that, we are so in love with Tinubu. He is so in love with us. He cares about us. He wants us to feel better. He wants us to be prosperous in our own country. Don't fool yourself. Tinubu is never your friend. He has never been your friend. He will never be your friend. You and Tinubu are not even in the same league. No, you are not even playing the same game. He's playing football. You are playing basketball. So you cannot even be in the same league because you're not even playing the same game. You guys were never friends. You guys are never friends. You guys will never, ever be friends. He needs you when he needs you. And when he gets what he wants from you, he will go away and he will forget about you. It's not just him. It's the politicians, all of them. All of them. Now you might ask, okay, Kelly, if you're against politicians, and you think that they are all corrupt and they are all deceitful, and all just outright bad, what should we do? Well, I think that we, the people, must realize that the only one coming to save us is us. We are the only people who can save ourselves. And we must rally together. We must not let them keep on splitting us apart. We must not let them keep on pitting us against each other. We must not let them keep on taking us for a fool. That's what we must do. We must wake up from this mental slumber and face reality. We must all smell the coffee. That is what we must do.